If you walk onto a used car lot today and tell the salesman you want a reliable all-wheel drive SUV, they are going to immediately walk you over to a used Toyota RAV4 or a Honda CR-V. And they are going to charge you an absolute fortune for it. Because of brand hype, the Toyota tax is very real, and dealerships make massive margins off it. But what if I told you there is a secret stash of all-wheel drive SUVs sitting at the very back of those exact same lots? SUVs that will effortlessly cross 300,000 miles, handle brutal snow and slush without breaking a sweat, and cost thousands of dollars less than the mainstream competition. Nobody buys them for one stupid reason. The general public has absolutely no idea how mechanically brilliant they are. Today, we are lifting the hood on 5 cheap SUVs that everyone completely overlooks. I am going to break down the exact engine codes and transmission setups that make these vehicles absolute gold mines. Plus, I am throwing in a luxury bonus pick at the end for anyone who wants a 300,000-mile fortress wrapped in premium leather. Let's get into the data. Number 5. Mitsubishi Outlander GT, 2013 to 2021. Starting our list at number 5 is the ultimate financial loophole, the late second-generation and third-generation Mitsubishi Outlander, specifically from 2013 to 2021. You have to be incredibly selective here to survive. You must completely avoid the 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine. That four-cylinder is notorious for heavy oil consumption and will cause you nothing but headaches. Instead, you want the Outlander GT with the 3.0-liter V6 engine paired to the 6-speed automatic transmission. This specific powertrain is an absolute tank. Because Mitsubishi's brand reputation took a massive hit over the last decade, the general public completely ignores them. That means the first owner took a massive hit on depreciation, leaving you with a dirt-cheap, highly dependable 3-row SUV. If you buy a pre-2022 model, you are getting an old-school, proven setup. This 3-liter V6 uses a heavy-duty timing chain and traditional port injection. That means you completely avoid the catastrophic carbon buildup issues that plague modern direct-injected engines. Mitsubishi is what the mechanic community calls quietly reliable. Find a clean V6 model, and you get rock-solid all-wheel drive for a fraction of the cost of a Honda Pilot. Number 4. Honda Passport, 2019-2021. Coming in at number 4 is a vehicle that packs heavy-duty capability into a stealthy package, the Honda Passport, specifically targeting the 2019 to 2021 model years. Do not overthink what this vehicle is. It is essentially a Honda Pilot with the third row chopped off, and that is a brilliant thing. Under the hood sits one of the greatest engines ever cast in aluminum, the J35Y6 3.5-liter iVTEC V6. This naturally aspirated engine pushes a buttery smooth 280 horsepower without the massive, expensive failure points of modern turbochargers. The 2019 to 2021 window is incredibly specific for a reason. These use the ZF 9-speed planetary automatic transmission. During the early years in the 2016 Pilot, this transmission had terrifying software glitches. But by the time it was dropped into the 2019 Passport, Honda had completely ironed out the bugs. It offers a massive gear ratio spread, keeping that V6 right in its power band while getting great highway miles. Here is the insider maintenance secret. The ZF 9-speed is virtually indestructible if you drain and fill the ATF, automatic transmission fluid, every 30,000 to 40,000 miles. Do not skip that service. If you do it, this is the ultimate reliable mid-size SUV for people who need cargo space but don't want to drive a school bus. Number 3. Mazda CX-3, 2016 to 2022. At number 3, we have the undisputed king of subcompact reliability, the Mazda CX-3, covering the 2016 to 2022 models. This is Mazda's smallest crossover, built directly on the nimble Mazda 2 platform. The reason this vehicle is a goldmine comes down to pure, unapologetic simplicity. While Subaru and Nissan were destroying their own reputations by stuffing fragile, whining CVT transmissions into their small SUVs, Mazda refused to participate. The CX-3 uses the 2-liter Skyactiv G 4-cylinder engine bolted to a traditional heavy-duty 6-speed automatic transmission. It has actual physical gears that shift predictably and smoothly. This powertrain is robust, highly efficient, and easily hits the mid-30s for highway MPG. Yes, the back seat is incredibly cramped, and the cargo space is minimal. But if you are a single commuter or a couple looking for a daily driver that handles like a sports car and practically refuses to brake, this is it. Plus, Mazda learned their lesson from the rust bucket eras of the 2000s. The corrosion protection on these CX-3s is excellent, making them perfect for brutal winter climates. You can steal one of these for under $15,000. Number 2. Toyota Venza, 2009-2015. Number 2 is the greatest Lexus Lite ever built by human hands. The first-generation Toyota Venza from 2009 to 2015. Toyota completely botched the marketing on this vehicle. It had a massive identity crisis. Nobody knew if it was a lifted station wagon or a squashed SUV. Because of that, nobody bought it. Toyota killed it in 2015, and the general public forgot it even existed. And that is exactly why it is a financial goldmine today. Underneath the sheet metal, the Venza is built on the Toyota K platform. It shares its mechanical DNA entirely with the Toyota Camry and the incredibly expensive Lexus RX. You have two engine choices, and both are masterpieces. If you buy the 4-cylinder, you get the 2.7-liter 1AR-FE. It uses a simple dual overhead cam design that prioritizes 300,000-mile longevity over fast 0 to 60 times. If you buy the V6, you get the legendary 3.5-liter 2GR-FE. This is the exact same engine Lexus used in their flagship luxury SUVs for a decade. It is a 300,000-mile powerhouse that requires nothing but basic oil changes to survive. You are getting flagship Lexus reliability for used Camry money. If you see a V6 all-wheel drive Venza with good service records, buy it immediately. Number 1. Mazda CX-5, 2013-2022. And finally, number 1. The smartest used SUV purchase you can make in the entire automotive industry. The Mazda CX-5, spanning from 2013 to 2022. The market has been completely brainwashed into thinking the Toyota RAV4 and Honda CR-V are the only dependable compact SUVs on Earth. Because of that blind spot, the Mazda CX-5 is criminally overlooked. This SUV is powered by the 2.5-liter Skyactiv G 4-cylinder engine. Mazda did something brilliant here. To solve the massive carbon buildup issues destroying modern engines, Mazda engineered this block to use both port and direct fuel injection simultaneously. It keeps the intake valves washed clean while delivering modern power and efficiency. Massive data studies from IC cars, covering over 300 million vehicles, prove that CX-5 owners regularly cross the 200,000 and 250,000-mile markers with zero massive mechanical failures. Change the oil every 7,500 miles. Swap the transmission fluid every 50,000 miles on that bulletproof 6-speed automatic, and this vehicle will outlast you. It offers premium, European-level interior build quality with Japanese reliability, completely dodging the Toyota tax. Bonus pick: Lexus RX 350, 2016-2022. Before we wrap up, I want to give a massive bonus pick for the luxury buyers. The 4th-generation Lexus RX 350 from 2016 to 2022. If you buy a used BMW X5 or a Mercedes GLE without a warranty, you are financially ruining yourself. European SUVs are ticking time bombs of plastic cooling components and air suspension failures. The Lexus RX 350 is the antidote. Under the hood sits the 2GR FKS 3.5-liter V6. While the entire industry was panicking and bolting massive turbochargers to tiny engines to meet EPA regulations, Lexus stuck with high-displacement, naturally aspirated perfection. This engine utilizes the D4S dual injection system, completely eliminating carbon buildup while optimizing high RPM power. The NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness insulation is world-class, making the cabin dead silent at 80 miles per hour. Owners routinely push these engines past 300,000 miles. Yes, the upfront cost is higher than a Mazda or a Honda, but the long-term ownership costs are completely non-existent compared to its German rivals. It is the ultimate smart money luxury purchase. You do not need to overpay for brand hype to get a reliable, all-wheel drive SUV. The vehicles on this list might fly under the radar, but they will protect your bank account and run for decades. If this mechanical deep dive helped you navigate the used car market, hit that subscribe button. I pull the raw market data every single week to break down the best used cars, the absolute worst traps to avoid, and everything in between. Drive smart, and I'll see you in the next one. Permesso di soggiorno unico lavoro.